Hi guys, welcome back to Hanging Out with Lori. I'm Lori. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. Today is another installment of Fragrance Friday, one of my all-time favorite series to film here on my channel. It is where we talk about fragrances. Specifically fragrances that I have or I have samples of that I have access to because, well, I don't have access to the world of fragrance. I am not a nose. I'm not trained in any way. I am just a woman who loves fragrance. And I love talking about them. But like I said, I'm not a nose. I can't tell you what the notes are in a perfume when I smell it, but I can tell you if I like it or not like it. And I do give you the notes, but they're not what I pull out of it. I do give you the notes of what they say is in the perfume. So with all of that caveat, let's jump into today's Fragrance Friday. I am excited to talk about this fragrance. I have had it for maybe a year and a half. It is one of my favorite fragrances that I have, and that is, I'm trying to find the front of the bottle, that is Tokyo Milk's Bulletproof. It's from their dark line. I just love this fragrance. To me, I pull out vanilla. I pull out what to me smells like tobacco or, you know, smoke of some sort. And it makes me think of an old library, to be honest with you. This is just really dark and musty. If you want me to be honest, that's what I get from it. But it is such a beautifully well-rounded perfume. If you want something sweet, Bulletproof is not it. I like to layer this with Tainted Love, but I am out of Tainted Love, and so I wear it on its own now. I do believe Bulletproof is a unisex scent. It definitely could be if it's not, you know, advertised as such. It definitely could be worn by men. It definitely has more of a masculine vibe to it, if you will, at some point throughout this fragrance. The notes are smoked tea, coconut milk, cedar, and ebony. Now, to be honest with you, I have no clue what ebony smells like. And it's probably that coconut that gives me that vanilla, you know, kind of that vanilla scent to it. But I definitely get the smoked tea. I would never guess that it's tea that I'm smelling, but I get the smoke. That's why I think tobacco when I smell it. It makes me think of a gentleman's club. And I'm not talking about a gentleman's club as in, you know, with strippers. I'm talking about the ones where you have to wear a coat, you sit, they sit, you know, with little tables, and they smoke cigars or their pipe, and they drink cognac or bourbon, whatever their drink of choice is. That's what I'm talking about, a gentleman's club. That's what it smells like to me, you know, that musty, smoky, you know, library vibe, if you will. It dries down to this beautiful scent that is really soft and warm. It really loses that smoky flavor in the dry down. You don't get that. You just get this really creamy, warm goodness. I wouldn't call it sweet because you can still smell kind of that. You don't get the smoky quality, but you get kind of that musty scent, you know, that lingering scent after you've been in a room where a whole bunch of people have been smoking. That kind of musty scent, you kind of get that, but it's not that overpowering smoky scent, if that even makes sense. But it's very soft, but it's enveloped by this creamy creamy warmth. But there's nothing overly sweet about Bulletproof whatsoever. I think I already said that. I think I'm sounding stupid on this review. But Bulletproof is definitely probably, I haven't smelled all of the dark ones, but I would think that Bulletproof is probably one, you know, probably one of their darker ones of the dark line, because this is pretty dark. To me, Tainted Love, which is also in the dark line, was not dark whatsoever. But Bulletproof definitely has a dark quality to it. And so if you don't like a darker, richer, bolder scent, then Bulletproof probably would not be something that you would be akin to wearing. But you might. It might warm up on you. The first time I sprayed it, I thought, oh, Lori, I thought I was crazy, but I really fell in love with it fast because I do like darker scents. So it didn't take me a long time. It was just kind of that shock from the smoky, wet book vibe. I mean, I keep throwing out different words to describe it, but that's kind of, all of those adjectives really fit. Now, the longevity of Bulletproof really isn't there. I'd say 4 or 5 hours, and so for a darker scent, I think that's pretty lightweight. I think so. Its projection, I think, is overall good. It doesn't overtake a crowded room, but it, like any dark scent, it is a little bolder than something that is lighter. So its projection is a little larger than a light, airy scent, but it's not overwhelming. So, you know, with me, I can wear 4 or 5 sprays of this, and that sounds like a lot, and it might be for some, but for me, that's an average spray. Very rarely do I wear less than that. With the lighter scents, I will definitely wear more, but that's pretty average for me. And so I'm comfortable wearing 4 to 5 sprays with that. It's not, you know, because it doesn't last as long, that's the only problem, because I'm not going to lug this bottle around, because this bottle is heavy. You can't even see through it. I mean, it is a heavy bottle. I'm not going to lug it around. That's why I like to layer it, because you can get some serious distance on it. And so I'd like to layer it with like a vanilla based perfume to see if I can get some distance on Bulletproof without ruining the scent. Because that's the thing with Bulletproof. It is so, it's a pretty masculine scent. It's so bold and in your face and strong, and I don't want anything to take away its bold presence. So that, you know, Tainted Love, it didn't take away its bold presence, but it made it a little softer, a little more approachable, a little more feminine, I guess you could say. But it didn't take away the scent. It complemented it a lot, and so it concerns me trying it with another one, since I do have another Tokyo Milk, but it is not in the dark line, so that does worry me, but I'm gonna try it. What do I have to lose, right? But I love Bulletproof. If you do like smoky, creamy, never sweet scents, Tokyo Milk's Bulletproof might be a good choice for you. And it is in the dark line. These are hard to find, but you can find them. You just gotta look for them. So that is my review on Bulletproof by Tokyo Milk. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. It would mean the world to me. And leave a comment down below if you have ever tried any from the dark line and what it is that you have worn. You guys take good care of yourself and be safe out there. Until next time, bye.